So, how long has Hunter had his knife that he got from you then?
Shoot,
About now.
I got it
2 years?
sometime last year.
Or last year, yeah.
I think I got it.
Well, I don't know. When did you cut your foot?
Yeah, you gotta bring that picture up.
Hell yeah. Drums Are Flats. We're back with another one. Welcome back to Drums Are Flats, the podcast, episode number 20. I'm going to guess 29.
29,
Maybe.
close to 30.
Hell yeah. We got Sterling. We got Simply Orange over here to my right. And we got Curtis Cordova
Let's go.
of Mountain Air Ironwork. Hell yeah. I see the hat. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, yeah. What's is this like it's I guess just to get into the nitty gritty. We don't do any research. It's just stone cold conversation. Ask questions. Get the juices flowing. So I'll get right into it. Is this like I don't want to say it like that. Is this like an actual like business, or is just like a side hobby?
It's just like a side hobby. Yeah, just something I picked up to I don't know, just to see if I could do it, and then just made a couple knives and decided to sell them, and just been going ever since.
Hell yeah. As you said, knives. So like, what is it? Like, what is Mountain Air Ironwork? What do you make?
So I make knives, custom knives, all handmade. No like heavy machinery like how everybody else does. You know, like some people have those big fancy power hammers that like actually work the steel for you. I just use a good old hammer and anvil.
Oh, like those press things that come down?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. So most people have like all that fancy stuff. I don't have all that. So I started off just doing it here and there, and now it's almost like a second job. Just keeps me busy. But I do knives. I do gun holsters, like out of Kydex.
Mm-hmm.
I do, my knife sheaths out of Kydex, just stuff like that. Yeah, anything metal related.
I don't think I've seen your gun holsters before.
I have one.
You have one with
Yeah.
you?
Oh, hell
Okay,
yeah.
what is it for, or which type of?
It's for Glock 43X.
Yeah. Have you made a lot of those?
I make a lot of chest holsters, so I like the chest holsters a lot because I go hunting and fishing and all that, and like anybody else, you always carry a bunch of stuff on your belt, so I like it because it frees up space on your belt, and it's pretty close to where you're working, in your working area, they call it.
Yeah.
So it's close to your working area. You don't have to go down to your hip in case like there's a bear or something. Mm-hmm. It's right there on your chest. So I like making those.
Okay.
But I make the hip holsters all the time too.
Nice.
Dang.
Yeah.
So like when you go hunting, are you like the guy you see on like the crazy hunting Instagram posts where like they're all decked out and all their like gear and stuff, or are you just like minimalist?
It depends what I'm hunting for. Like, I usually go for elk. Well, when I draw, I draw for elk. So like, when I go for elk, I have not like a crazy pack to where I have a tent in there and everything. I just have a pack to, I don't go too far from my vehicle. Mm-hmm. So I just have like water and a couple snacks and some game bags. That way, if I do get something, my pack doesn't get all bloody. That's about it. I don't go too crazy.
Yeah, you see these guys hunting on the res. From my experience, it's usually just their gun over their shoulder and like a knife, and that's it.
Yeah.
So, like I've never seen anybody on the res hunt like all like knife on like their their belt thing that they can pull out, and like it's like I've seen like people with like those like chest ones.
Oh, the chest rigs.
Yeah. So like I always see those whenever like some of my friends that like hunt out and like towards Chama and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, it's like usually they're all like camoed out and stuff,
Yeah.
and like you just see dudes with like jeans on and like
flannel.
tennis shoes just walking around like they should get dropped off. And
those are the ones that know where all the animals are at. We're like, we don't need camouflage and all that. You already know where they're at.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Coming up with Mountain Air, was that just a name that you just came into your mind when you were fishing one day, or just like...
Well, it was like I started making so many knives. I was like, oh, I gotta have like a name for it, you know. And so my dad's business, he does construction. His is Mountain View Woodworks. So
I
was
think
like,
I've
Okay.
seen that before.
yeah,
That sounds familiar.
yeah. So I was like, well, so maybe I could do like Mountain View knives. And I was like, nah, that doesn't sound right. And I just played with it a little bit, and I was like, it has to be mountain something, because you know I'm in Trucha, so it's up high on the mountain. So I was like, and then it's kind of windy outside, and I was like, shit, I'll just call it Mountain Air.
No,
I was
never.
like, and then if it starts getting confused with like Mountain Air, New Mexico, then I guess I'll have to change it.
Is there a town called Mountain Air?
Yeah, there's,
Yeah.
there's a town called it's Mountain Air. It's all one word though.
Oh, duh. I think I've seen that.
Yeah.
I just think the space threw me off.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
if it was a space word, then I would have noticed. Damn,
Yeah.
that's cool.
It's only got confused like one time. Someone's like, "Oh, you're from Mountain Air," and I'm like, "No, that's the name of my business." It's like-
Yeah. So do you have like an actual logo, or is it just like,
uh,
or is it just what's on your hat?
no. Well, that's like
Like just
that's
a
just what I
patch.
put on my hat. Yeah, but I do have a. So like what I put on my knives is called a maker's mark.
Hmm.
So it's like when I'm making my knife, I stamp it onto the knife.
Yeah.
And that's what I usually put on my shirts.
It's like a little square, isn't it,
It's
or
like
something? Or
it's like a M with an
Mm.
A in it. It looks like mountains.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
But it's like a. So in the middle of the M, there's like an A. If that makes sense. You know
I
what
see.
I mean? So that's what I have on my. That's my logo.
Damn. In our little pre shooting conversation, you said that that you've been doing like a little bit of this like for a while. When did you actually start like getting involved with like I guess metal?
Like making knives and
Yeah.
stuff.
It's like something you picked up, or like you just got bored one day, or
Yeah, I mean, been doing it for 3 years, a little over 3 years, but like, just used to watch that show, Forged in Fire,
hell yeah.
and me and my dad used to watch it all the time, and we still do. And I was like, oh, I could do that. I was like, that looks easy, and I was like, yeah, but that's what everybody says before they go and start something, you know. And I was like, we'll see. So we started messing around with like cutting pry bars from Harbor Freight into
Oh,
knives, and like trying to heat treat them and put handles on them and stuff. And then from there, my mom got me actually a forge for my birthday one year.
Dang.
And she's like, I don't know what the hell this thing is, but Bailey said that you wanted it for your birthday, so here you go. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, okay. And then I tried making a knife, and I made the knife, and I was like, well, you know, it's called quenching it, like when they put it in the oil. Have you ever seen Forged in Fire?
Yeah.
When they have to like stick it in the oil and you get this big old fireball. And I was like, oh, I can't wait to do that. I was like, I'm gonna get this big old fireball, and come to find out that's like not what you're supposed to do. like if you get a big old fireball, it's actually too hot
Oh
when you
shit.
put it in the oil, so it could get like real brittle. But I was all excited anyways. I was like, oh yeah. I even called my dad, and I was like, I stuck it in the oil and got it hard, and I got a big old fireball and everything. and then like after I got, you know, familiar with the process and all that, I was like, yeah, that thing, you know, you're not even supposed to do that.
Yeah. It's just for aesthetics for the TV
Yeah,
show.
pretty much.
Forged in Fire. I've never
ever seen
seen
that?
No, I haven't
No?
It's
seen
on
it.
history, isn't
There's
it?
like it's on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's like 10 seasons.
Oh no, I haven't
Yeah.
checked that out.
Yeah.
I know. What is a forge? Is
What is a forge?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever
A
seen
forge
like,
is like it's just like a metal box, and then depending on how crazy you want to get, you can have anywhere from like one burner, so it looks like like the weed torches. You go outside and you like
Maybe.
burn weeds with them.
Oh, okay, right.
It's just like a smaller version of that going into a box.
Does it look like one of these?
Yeah. Yeah. See, so there's one that has like one burner. There's one that has 3 burners.
Okay.
There's some that I've seen that have like 5 burners, and they're almost like 3 feet long. But yeah, that's what a forge is.
That's crazy. I was expecting these things to be like thousands. No, it's
There's these other ones. They're called like heat treat ovens, and those are electric. But those are more for like people that do. It's called stock removal. So like stock removal is when you just get like a bar of metal, and you just like trace out the form of a knife and use like a grinder and stuff, and you don't stick it in a forge and hammer it. That's called stock removal.
Damn.
So when they do stuff like that, they use one of those heat treat ovens, and they'll stick it in there. That way they can get it hot enough to stick it in the oil.
Yeah.
But those are thousands of dollars. Those are,
Damn, this thing's crazy.
yeah.
Oh, mechanical and everything too.
Yep.
So would you say this is like cheating?
That's actually a more accurate way of getting a better blade, because like with the forge, you're just doing it by like. So you have to get different steels to certain temperatures before you stick them in the oil, to get them hard, right? So with the forge, it's just you're doing it either by color or some forges have like thermometers on it.
Okay.
But some metals require you to leave them at a certain temperature for a certain amount of time before you can stick them in the oil. So the best way to go is with one of those electric ones, because it keeps everything like real even temperature, and you get better results like that.
Nice.
So it's not really cheating. It's just like a better way of getting a better product, I guess.
So after pulling something out of like this, you won't have to use it on an anvil?
No.
No.
So when you're using one of those, you already have your final shape and everything,
Okay.
and you're just taking it out of there and sticking it in the oil.
But
Or some metals, you have to put them between like two pieces of aluminum. It's called a plate quench. And so what they're trying to do is you stick the blade in between those two plates, and the aluminum's going to dissipate the heat real fast, and that's what makes the blade hard.
Damn.
So is the goal to get one of these one day?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like certain steels, like I said, they require you to hold them at a certain temperature for sometimes like an hour at a time. You know?
Damn.
So if you're there at the forge, and you're like, oh, well, it's kind of, you go by color, right? So you're like, oh, well, it's kind of orange, and you're like, oh shit, now it's getting like almost yellow, and you got to take it out and then let it cool down a little bit and put it back in to where it's orange. So you're like playing with it back and forth, you know what I mean? Versus having one of these that just stays at whatever temperature you want it for however long you want it. So that's the next thing I want to get.
Dang, that's crazy. So do you have like a whole like setup like in like a shed or something, or how do you like?
I work in the garage, so in the same garage that we do like all our cabinets and stuff in. I have a little corner that I do my stuff. So I have like 2 grinders, a buffer, a bandsaw, a drill press, and then I keep my forge outside because I don't want to burn the whole garage down. Yeah. And when I had Facebook, I used to see a bunch of people on one of the pages. Everybody would have their forges like in their little shed or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like literally like either a month or maybe even a couple weeks later, they're like, yeah, my shed burnt down, and I have a GoFundMe page, you know. And I'm like, but they had like in their picture, you could see like they were like real close to their wall, you know, and
While they were working?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, that thing's gonna catch fire, you know. It's just a matter of time. But
Get the GoFundMe page going.
yeah, I was like,
now I'm trying to buy another tough shed.
need some full coverage on their shed in case anything happens. Yeah, so I keep mine outside because I'm like, I don't want to have a big old fire in the garage, you know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So have you had that forge for a while?
I've had it. Yeah, it's been the same forge for the past 3 years.
It's
I want to
been-
get another one. Probably one that's, because mine's a 2-burner, and you can get some that have doors on it too, that like either slide open or they lift up. But there's this company, I forgot what the name is, Housemade I think it's called, and they make a pretty good forge. It comes in like pieces and you can put it together yourself. And I think it's like $800, something like that. But it's either get one of those or get one of those heat treat ovens.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
And with those doors you're talking about, just depending on whether one's open or one's closed, it'll be
Yeah, so you can
effective.
close some of them. Some of them only have like one door. So usually it's obviously the front door that opens and closes, or some of them have like angle iron on them to where you can put bricks there,
Oh shit.
and you can just slide the brick on the angle iron. You know what I mean, to get like your piece of steel out or whatever.
Okay.
So I mean, there's different models and stuff like that.
Right.
But I guess it's just all your preference.
Do they still do Forged in Fire?
I'm not sure. I know that I think they did an episode or a season last year or the year before, but I haven't seen anything new.
Yeah. I used to watch those all the time with my dad too. I just think of that one guy that's like, your blade will cut.
But overall, it will cut.
Oh yeah,
Like slicing up the pigs and shit.
Doug
just hanging.
Marcaida or something.
Yeah. Or like the...
It will kill, because everybody gets all happy when he's like, it will kill.
It will kill.
You've never seen Forged in
And
Fire?
they're like, yeah, like at the beginning, they're like, I just want him to say that. Like, if he just says that about my knife, I'll be happy.
Oh shit.
And then Jay Nielsen is his name. It's a judge, and he's always the one that like goes crazy when he tests everybody's knife. Like, yeah.
So is it like a competition type sort of thing?
Yeah, so there's like 4 guys, right? There's like 4 guys at the beginning,
Yeah.
and they have like a competition. Sometimes they give them like parameters that they have to meet, and so they'll have the first, I think it's like 4 hours or something like that, to make a knife to the parameters, and then they get judged off of what they have, and then one person goes home, and then they keep doing that until there's 2 people, and then those 2 people have like 7 days or 5 days
Yeah, something like that.
to go back to their home forge and build some big old, sometimes it's like a big old huge knife or like a
Yeah.
spear or something, and the
That's
guys,
pretty crazy.
there's one dude that has like a big 5,000 square foot garage with all this machinery, and then
Yeah.
there's guys like me that just have a forge and an anvil, and they're just like, well, gotta get this done,
Or
you
your
know.
little freaking like Amazon like metal shed
Yeah.
that they're in or something.
One of those patios that you put up.
Yeah.
Working in the Sandia suburbs. Yeah, this is that guy. This is the pig I was talking about.
Find out what kind of lethal damage your weapons will do. I'm going to take your weapons and put some lethal blows or chops on this big carcass.
So he's all excited. Now that I'm looking at this, I don't think the pig's real.
No, it is.
It is?
Yeah, because I always wondered like what they
It
even
will
do with
kill.
them.
Awesome.
Because I was like, well, maybe they, I don't know, give them to like the soup kitchen or something. They're like, no, we just throw them away. I was like, well, okay.
Oh damn. I was doing some damage.
Yeah, that
Holy.
was.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, that's what Forged in Fire is. Yeah, when you're at your job and you're all bored, you can just throw these full episodes on YouTube, bro, and just start watching. Next time you see Curtis at a family function, you'll be like, yeah, bro, that shit was crazy.
So it looks like that guy's got a spear. So they have daggers and deadly.
Oh yeah, they
spears.
have them make all kinds of crazy
It's
stuff.
like a different like theme every challenge.
Oh, okay.
Those like show you what you're supposed to make, and I think I've seen like, I don't watch it all the time, but like sometimes you'll see the blade break. on the
Oh yeah,
trap or something.
Yeah, or like it chips real bad. But they do like some crazy stuff. Like
Yeah.
they'll hammer
Yes.
a knife into like bricks, and or they'll stick it in like a vise, and they'll see how far it'll bend, and if it'll bend back to where it started.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I think it's on history. Yeah, hell yeah.
So with your orders of knives, how many would you say you've made up to date?
Oh. One year I made 200.
Damn, what the hell? I thought you were gonna say 200 total.
No.
I wasn't expecting that.
That was last year actually. I made like 200 knives. And the year before that, I think I only did like 100. I've probably made about maybe 400 to 500 knives.
Damn.
Do you still have the first one you made?
My dad does.
Yeah.
I actually threw that one away. And then I went to my dad's one day and he had it hanging on his wall. And I was like, that's my knife. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I'm saving it just in case one of these days you get good. I was like, oh, all right.
It's like saving the first
like-
dollar you make.
Yeah.
Yeah. Saving the first knife.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay. I was actually going to bring it. I forgot. But yeah, it was like, it's an ugly knife.
Just like a regular like dagger, or like.
No, it's kind of like that thing. So there's like different types of knives, I guess. There's one called like a through tang, and that's where you have the knife, and then you have like the knife gets necked down to maybe, I don't know, 1/4 inch, 3/8, and goes all the way through like a block of wood, and that's when they put like a pommel on it
Yeah.
at the end. That's a through tang. Then they have one that's a hidden tang, where the tang doesn't go all the way through. It stops in the piece of wood or whatever the handle is. And then there's a full tang, and that's usually what I make. But the first one that I made was a hidden tang, and on those you're supposed to be real careful because as you're shaping the handle, you can like go through and you can see like where your tang's at. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And that's what I did on that one. I sanded too much, and I looked, and like all my epoxy was coming out of my handle because I hit to where the tang was on the knife, and that's why I threw it away. My dad just got it out of the trash and hung it on his wall.
Okay. How does that one compare to yours now? Like, is it like you can tell it's a new a beginner
yeah.
one?
Yeah, it's. I'll have to send you a picture.
Yeah.
That way you
we
can-
can throw it up.
There you can see. Yeah.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
cool.
like I have one here. This is one of the ones.
Oh
I make
shit!
now.
Wasn't expecting him to pull that out. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that one has Damascus and copper in it.
And do you intentionally get it to look like this on the
Yeah.
blade?
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Is it like how do you get it to do that?
You
Like-
grind. So when you have it in a billet, you grind it perpendicular to your billet, right? So if your billet's like that, you get the grinder and you make little slits in it on
Mhm.
both sides, and then when you heat it up, you hammer it down, and it makes that's called a ladder pattern. And that's how you get that pattern.
Oh, that's crazy.
Is that what takes the, I guess, longest to do when you're making your knives?
Damascus, yeah. Damascus takes me a long time because like I said, I do it all by hand.
Right.
Dang. I want to see your little stamp too.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. It's minimalist. I think it's cool when like people can like make logos like that like aren't like they tried too hard. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
like
like
they
their
put a big
symbol.
old symbol on their knife
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, I
That
was
looks
just
pretty
like,
sick.
or like they like electro etch it, I guess. You know,
Yeah.
or laser etch it. Yeah,
Damn. So what kind of tang is this?
that is a full tang.
Full tang?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it goes all the way.
You can see it like
Yeah, and I like making those more than like the hidden tangs or the through tangs, because like in my mind, if something fails, like say you're out in the wilderness or something, and you have like a hidden tang or a through tang, and your handle falls apart, like you can't really use your knife. You know what I mean? But
'cause
it's
it's just like tiny.
yeah, because it's just a thin piece. But if you have a full tang and say like for some reason those scales pop off, you can still use it as a
Yeah.
knife, you know.
Just like wrap it in paracord or
Yeah.
something. Damn,
Tear
that's
part of
cool.
your shirt off and wrap it around. It's still usable.
Damn, that's crazy. How much would you usually charge for something like that?
Something like that, because it has copper, and then
Sheesh.
like the handle has 3 different pieces of wood, so I got to glue those all together and stuff like that. That one would run like about $600.
Damn, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, that's crazy. Well, I mean, not that like it's not crazy because you're charging that much, but like I don't know, like I'm not like the kind of guy that goes around like shopping like for
Yeah,
stuff like this. So
right.
like just hearing that, it's like dang.
Yeah, and at first, you know, like it's hard, because like some of my knives that I that I sold when I first started. I was like, I don't know how to price these things, you know, because I was like, oh, well, I can charge it by the hour. But then, like, by the time I'm done, you know, like when I first started, I'm like, damn, I got like 20 hours into this thing. And I'm going to charge, you know, like $20 an hour or something, or, you know, 15. And you're like, that's $400, or, you know. And then I'm like, well, I don't want to pay $400 for this. You know? So then it's just, basically it comes down to like how bad people want it, or, you know, there's clientele that are just like, make me a knife. I don't care what it costs. And just let me know when it's done. There's people I get like that, or I've had people to where they're like, oh, how much for a knife like this? Or, and I tell them, and they're like, well, I can get one at Walmart. And I'm like, yeah, go get one at Walmart, you know?
Cheap ass Ozark Trail.
But, yeah. But when it doesn't keep an edge, or you need it and you can't use it, you know, or it breaks, like, that's why it's $30, you know?
Yeah.
So
I think the nicest knife I have is like a Winchester that I got from this guy's dad. We went. We used to be in this like native like young men's group with there's a group called Tay Women United in Espanola.
Yeah.
And we like they would take us like to like workshops and like just like stuff to get out of the house.
yeah.
And we got drawn, or I don't know how the hell we got it, but they gave us like a hunting trip. So it was me, this guy JJ, and then our buddy Cameron. And before we left, like we got like a hunting kit. It's like a survival pack. Like if we ever like, I can't remember the brand that. And then we all got knives. These guys got nice ass like jackets, like Cabela jackets or like whatever. And then I don't know if I just didn't get any, like they forgot about me or what, but all I got was like a freaking double XL freaking Sportsman's Warehouse camo pullover that was all huge on me. And I was like, what the hell? And that was literally like, oh shit, oh here. And they just gave it to me. I was like, what the hell? These guys all in a nice ass like freaking like jacket where like they got the, what's that? Like the elastic on the inside to keep you like waterproof kind of. Yeah. And I was like, what the hell? Yeah, I think that's like the nicest knife I've ever gotten. It's just like I just remember like it says Winchester on it. It's just like one that flips out.
Like a pocket knife.
Yeah, and then like if I ever needed like another one, I would just like say go to Walmart and buy like a $10 Ozark Trail one or something. But yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting 600. I thought you were gonna say like 3 maybe, but
it all depends like on the steel that they want and the pattern that they want, and then the handles. You can get pretty expensive with the handles too. I mean, some handles just for the block, you can get some for like $100 just for the handle, you know.
Yeah.
Plus you got to add your time.
Yeah.
So by the time you're done with the handle, just for the time and material for the handle, you're around $150 if you get one for $100, you know.
Damn. How do you usually handle that when people when you tell them like, oh, it's gonna be this much or they're this much, and they're like, wait, what? Like, goddamn, you're just like,
just tell
that's
them,
just what it is. Yeah.
Well, like if I'll give them a breakdown, you know, I'll say, well, I'll ask them, what are you gonna use it for? And they're like, oh, well, I'm just gonna use it to.
Just want something to put on my belt.
Stab in the tree and make me feel like a man or something. You know? Or there's some people that are like, well, I'm going to use it every day. Like, this is what I do. I'm like, all right, well, this is what steel I recommend for you. And this is how much it costs. Like, because I go by inch. So I say, this is how much it's going to cost. And if you want to keep the cost low, but you want to have a good blade, then you're going to have to get something on the cheaper end for a handle, you know. So like there's handles that are cheap but they're really strong, like this material called G10. So it's carbon fiber with epoxy, and they just layer it, and it gets real hard, but it's real tough. And I think I can get a set of scales for like, I don't know, $10, you know, but they last a long time.
Yeah, the first time I seen those scales, I was like, damn, that's badass. Throwing them on knives, I was just like, holy shit.
Yeah, and then, or you can get,
What's that called?
Are you talking about the fish scales?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
like with my knife that I got, there's a brick trout scales, I believe.
Oh yeah. So
yeah, those are pretty nice.
this lady again from her name is Emily. She's in Florida.
Okay.
She has a website. It's actually it's casting crafts. Yeah, castingcrafts.com. And she does epoxy resin scales. Yeah, see, so like you
Oh,
can get scales like
shit.
that. Because
Is that what your knife looks like?
when I first started,
Yeah, mine has like a good smidge on it.
I think
The
one
brick
I think
trout
one of my
scales.
knives is on her website too.
Oh yeah.
I haven't been on her website in a while. I just email her now.
Wait, is this her website?
Yeah, that's her website. Yeah, she has
Damn,
rainbow trout. Well, she likes to do fish, so she has like almost every fish there is.
Oh
She's like bass and rainbow, cutthroat, tiger trout, everything.
damn. Okay.
So like, yeah, she does like American flags, all kinds of stuff.
was it pretty complex
Oh,
adding in
yeah.
them scales? Like when you first added them into the handles, I believe. Like,
Wait, what?
So when you were moving in from doing your regular handles, was it a complex move to add the scales into the handles as well? When you're first doing them?
Not really. No, I mean, the only hard part about the handles is like when you do a through tang or a hidden tang, because then you have to make a guard to fit up against the. Watch this. Bring out the kit.
Yep.
See, like there's some handles there. Those are wood handles. There's some green ones, purple ones.
And this is what you get from that lady?
No, so these are I get these from a guy here in New Mexico. I actually used to work with him when I worked at a pharmacy.
Can pull them out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sycamore.
So now mostly everything that I put on the knives is all made in New Mexico.
Quilted maple.
So the blade, the handle, the sheets, they're all made here in New Mexico.
Dang. How do you like make connections like that? Do you just like look around, like find them at like shows or something? Or are they like
So like when I first started, I found this guy on Facebook, and his name is Glenn. I don't know if he does it anymore, but his page was Glenn's Burley Scales and More, is what it was called. And I used to get all my stuff from him, and he was from Oklahoma. So sometimes you'd have to bid for them,
oh shit?
or like
Damn.
so like if I had an order for somebody and they wanted like a blue knife handle, I'd have to like stay there like for lunch or something, like waiting for him to post one,
Yeah.
or like just be in a bidding war with somebody and
Like a sneaker drop.
yeah. So
Like, it's yours if you can outbid this person.
yeah.
That's crazy.
So
how
I used
much?
to get them for him,
How much would your bid usually be? Like the winning bids?
like
and
$40
stuff?
bucks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, plus shipping. So I mean, altogether, I'd be for set. Like if I just bought one set, but I tried to buy more than one. That way, I could split the shipping,
Right. Okay.
so it wouldn't be so much. So I'd probably buy like I don't know four scales at a time.
Dope.
Dang.
But now that pharmacist that I used to work with, he does them for me now.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's $30 for the two that are in here.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
yeah, because you need one for each side.
Oh snap.
Unless I do like a smaller knife, sometimes I can get like
Oh, I see what you mean.
yeah. See, so like there's this little guy. But like, see, you could probably get one handle from
Each side.
yeah.
Oh, okay. That
Mhm.
makes a lot more sense now. Okay. Dang. Now I see what you mean. Where like the handle can cost so much.
Yeah. That's probably the majority of the cost is just the handle most of the time.
Dang.
Unless you
so-
start going to Damascus and all that, then the handle isn't really anything.
Right.
Yeah, so were you using like wood, like just regular like wood planks or something when you first started, or like were you actually?
Yeah, when I
using
first
this?
started, I was just using like some of the scraps we had from like the cabinets that we make.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd use like hickory or walnut or maple.
Oh, I see.
And now like that's maple too, and there's like some walnut I have too, and some birch, even some cottonwood. But these are stabilized, and I don't know if you guys know what that means. Like,
No.
so so stabilized is where. So those are maple. It'll look just like, you know how maple looks, just white,
Mhm.
white wood. So it starts off like that, and what he does is he dyes it
Okay.
to whatever color, and then he puts it in in some epoxy, and he puts it in a vacuum chamber, and he sucks the epoxy into the pores of the wood. That way the wood doesn't expand and contract anymore, because like on some old knives, like the wood will split because
Right.
it gets wet and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Okay.
So with this, it doesn't. And sometimes with the other knives, you'd have to oil the handle too.
Mm.
And when it's stabilized, you don't have to, because it doesn't move anymore. So it's less maintenance.
Right.
That's why there's so much too. Because I mean, like regular wood handles, you can get them for like $10 or something, but
They don't last that
they don't
long.
last that long, and then they're not waterproof.
Right. So these are definitely better lasting and better quality.
Right. And then they're more customizable, because you can get them whatever color.
Oh yeah,
almost.
definitely.
So like with the one you showed us that's in your pocket, you cut until like.
Yeah, I cut pieces, and then I have to glue them together,
Mm.
and then I make my own little blocks.
Dang, that's
Nice.
crazy.
Yeah.
So like, do you like when you sell your knives? Do you like sell them with like a warranty too?
Yeah, so all my knives have a lifetime warranty. So like I send I want to make cards, but I have like a pre-made text message. So whenever I meet up with you to give you your knife, I send you that message, and it basically says, don't use it as a pry bar, don't misuse it, you know what I mean? Use it, but don't misuse it for something that it's not supposed to be used for. And then the main thing is to keep it oiled,
Yeah.
because mostly all my knives are made of high carbon steel, and high carbon steel rusts if you don't oil it.
I see.
So like if you get it wet, I mean you can wipe it off and stuff, and then all you really have to do is like put 1 or 2 drops of oil on it, and that'll keep the rust away.
So like if that was mine,
Mm-hmm.
and like let's say I was like cutting up something and it got like wet, like from water or whatever, like what would you recommend I do with it like right away?
Oh, just like you don't have to like. It's not like a big deal, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't have to like, oh, I got water on it. Oh my God, it's gonna rust.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just wipe it off real quick, you'll be fine. But if you're like, I don't know, cutting celery or something, and obviously it's real moist and wet and all that, after you're done, then just wipe it clean, and then put a couple drops on it, and you're good to go.
Right.
Okay. So like you just like put drops of oil and you just like
Yeah,
wipe
just, I mean, vegetable oil.
it. Mm.
You don't use like
WD-40 or
yeah, don't use
something?
WD-40 or. I mean, you could if you're not going to use it for food,
Oh yeah.
But if you're going to use it for food, you got to use food safe stuff.
Mm.
I
Definitely.
think I might have brought.
Yeah.
Just
and if
spray
you
it with some Pam.
Yeah, so that's what this guy used to make. It's the same guy that I used to get the handles from.
Board butter.
Glenn.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Butter.
But yep. If you take care of it, it'll outlast you, right?
Yeah, I remember that when I sent it to Hunter. He's like, "Wow, that was very powerful. It's going to outlast me if I take care of it."
We all handing it off to generations after. Bro.
Gonna become an heirloom.
Your grandkids be using it in the Kiva.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, how long has Hunter had his knife that he got from you then?
Shoot,
About now.
I got
About
it
2 years.
sometime last year. I
Or
believe.
last year, yeah.
I think I got it.
Well, I don't know, when did you cut your foot?
Yeah, we gotta bring that picture up. Might have been
that
a
was-
month before I could. No, probably recently after I.
Let me see. I bet you, because I keep them all in an album. Let's see. Yours was made.
Dang, that's crazy. I'm surprised you didn't bring yours.
Shoot, yeah, it's at my house.
All hidden or what?
lost.
All underneath all your dirty
I had a
laundry.
buddy who I made a knife for during COVID, and he's like, "Oh, thank you so much. You know, I'm gonna keep this thing forever." And then I saw him like, I don't know, a month later, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, I don't know what to do with that knife." He's like, "I lost it."
That's
And he's
crazy.
like, I'm gonna keep it forever. He's like, and I said, "Yeah, well, the spirits have it now, buddy. You're not getting it back."
That's crazy. So you said you've sold over like 400 knives. Like how many do you think, or how many have like, I guess like put in like a warranty claim, or I guess you would call it?
One person.
One person? That's it?
Yeah, well, it wasn't even like a warranty thing. He's just, so he ordered like a matching set for him and his girlfriend, and I make sure and I tell everybody, like, you know, the warranty and all that, and the main thing is to oil it. And he was using them as like kitchen knives and stuff, and he put them in the sink.
Oh.
And that's what I say too. Like, you don't put them in the sink. Like, just
Like
wipe them clean and oil them, and you're good. And and actually two people. Anyways, and don't stick them in the dishwasher. And so his was just rust, like bad rust. Like the whole blade, like it wasn't even shiny anymore. It was just, it was like you got it out of the dirt, you know. And like when you find an old knife, and it's just like brown and orange from rust. And I'm like, well, I'll see what I can do. I said, because I told you like to oil it. I said, well, I'll see what I can do. If anything, like I can give a discount if you want another knife. And he's like, okay. And so no, luckily it all.
So was like it's just like grinding on it, or like
just sanding it.
kinda?
Yeah. I can't find Hunter's knife though.
Dang.
I'm trying to find a picture.
It was probably
of my foot.
last year, because
Yeah, I
I'm
think
in
it was sometime last year.
I'm in 2023 right now. Yeah, yours is in 2024.
So like
Yep, there it is. February 6th, 2024.
Oh, yep. There it is. Brick charts in the flesh. Let me see if I can find a picture.
Of your foot?
Yep. I mean, I haven't used it to take it hunting or anything yet. I mean, I used it to like cut stuff, but not hunting yet.
do you make like full-fledged like kitchen knives too?
Yeah. So I made so this guy in Washington has been buying a lot of knives from me. He's a really cool dude.
Like Washington State?
Yeah.
Dang.
Jeez, all the way over there? Nice.
Yeah.
Where's the farthest you've sent one? And how does that work? Do you have to like disclose there's a knife in the package, or you just send it?
Most of the time I just tell them, because I'm just like, I'd rather tell them right away. And if they tell me like you're not supposed to or anything, I'd rather have them do it there. That way it doesn't get sent back, and like the customer's not waiting or anything, you know. But usually they're okay with it as long as it's like wrapped up real good, and
Like
it's not
bubble
gonna.
wrap and all
Yeah,
that?
so usually I wrap it up in bubble wrap and stick it in 2 different envelopes and call it good.
Dang. So where's the farthest you've sent a knife? Washington? Would you say?
New York.
Oh, New York.
Nice.
Dang.
Yeah, for it was actually a kitchen knife for some lady that just graduated culinary school.
Dang. So she just found you like organically on like.
No, so one of the ladies that lives in Truchas knows her. I think it was her niece or something, and so she bought it for her as a gift. Yeah, that's the knife way.
Oh,
Kitchen knife.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That's a cool handle, too.
So what's the stuff on the top of the blade?
Like which one?
Like
This?
yeah.
That's Damascus.
Okay.
And then there's copper, and then there's a different steel. It's called ADCRV2. It's a pretty good steel. Keeps an edge pretty long. But yeah, I have it on. I posted it. When was it? Day before yesterday. Yeah, it was like 15 inches long altogether,
Damn,
and the cutting edge was 8 inches. Yeah, it took me
You ever thought about
6 months to make.
really?
Yeah.
Oh dang, I wasn't expecting that. That's crazy. Is it like 6 months? Like
not 6 months,
while
I'm
like
sorry.
working on other things.
It was like 3 months
Oh, okay.
Okay.
because I started making that steel, and then I was working on other knives for him, and he's like, "Hey, I want you to make me a kitchen knife," and I was like, "All right, bet." I was like, I have some steel, like, because that's what I do. Because if I didn't start making Damascus before I got an order, it'd take me longer. You know what I mean? So I like to work on Damascus before I get an order. That way, I already have it.
Prepped
And
and ready to go.
Yeah, and you can order it too. You can order it like pre-made and just work it. But I've done that like maybe 2 times, but I'd rather just make it myself.
Nice. Where do you get your steel from? Do you get it like online or do you?
Yeah, I get online. Yeah,
Okay.
it's from a place called Jantz, and they carry like a bunch of steel, and they carry some handle material too. And it's like it's a knife making store, so pretty much everything.
Damn. So when you were in high school, did they have the welding shop or was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was what?
Archie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was he still there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I had him, and then my senior year, I was his teacher's aide,
Oh, really?
but I never went. 'Cause it was like 5th period. I had him for 5th period.
Oh, I see.
So it was like,
You just
and
went
I
home?
had to have 5 classes, right, so you could play basketball and stuff. So after a while, I just like didn't show up, and he's like, "Hey, you need to start coming to my class." He's like, "'Cause sometimes they come in and they look for you." He's like, "To make sure you're in my class, and I have to lie, say you're somewhere else." And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
It's in the bathroom.
Yeah. So I'd go in like once a week. I'd have to pay off. What was his name? Adolf.
Oh, the security guy.
Yeah. I'd have to take him a brisk and a Snickers. and he just like waved me through, and I'm like, nice.
Damn, that's crazy. They must have changed that. Was it just for basketball? They had that 5-period rule, or
No, it was for every sport. I think
Yeah.
you had to have 5 classes.
Damn, they must have changed that for us.
Yeah,
'Cause
definitely.
we just have 4 classes and we dipped.
Really?
Yeah, at lunch.
Hmm.
I never heard that was a rule. I don't know. Nobody ever told us that. Well,
Or maybe it's just me. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe somebody was.
Maybe it's just a rule for me because I used to be a problem child.
Dang, that's crazy. So when did you graduate high school?
2013.
Dang, 1 year before I got there. That's crazy. Yeah, I just knew your little brother. Fuck, don't tell me his name. I think he was a senior when I was a freshman.
We're all C's, so you better.
Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, I think he was class of 14?
No, he was
15.
16. He's 3 years younger than me.
16?
Yeah, 16.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So he was with Joseph and them? Frescas?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to see him in the halls all the time. I never said hi or nothing, but.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, and then my sister played basketball with your sister.
Yeah.
So I always knew Camille.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. So you guys all play basketball? So it's just you 3?
Yeah.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
What's the farthest you guys made it when you were playing? Because it wasn't the team that won state
second
like
round.
a few years before you, maybe?
That was
Like 2009, right, or something, when they won state?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was like 9.
So you were probably a freshman then? Just around there?
Yeah. I think it was.
Something like that. Or was that the girls?
I think it might have been the girls. I don't.
So I think the girls went back to back. 8-9 or something? Or was that volleyball?
It might have been.
Shit, I don't even know.
No, I think it was when I was like. It was like when I was in middle school.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we didn't win state when when I played. So.
Did you play all 4 years?
No, I played JV when I was in middle school, and then I played freshman year, sophomore year, but not my junior year, because me and the coaches didn't get along.
Then you ran it back your senior year?
Yeah, then I was like, everybody's like, well, it's your senior year, you better play, because if not, you'll regret it. And I do. I regretted not playing my junior year, but I was trying to make a statement, when you're young and dumb and you're like, oh, screw these guys, I want to show them what's up. And it just backfires later on. You're like, I should have just played. We could have won state. See, if I would have played junior year. No, just kidding.
So was the coach the same?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Was it Joey?
Yeah.
Yeah. You just didn't like him, or
He would get it. Like he would get in my face and tell me some stuff, and then I'd tell him stuff back, and he wouldn't like it, and then he'd bench me,
Oh, I see.
and I'd just be like on the bench all pissed off, and then Mark, Mark Luera,
Oh, right.
Coach Mark,
Okay.
he'd just be there like,
Oh, the native guy.
yeah, the
okay.
counselor. He used to be the coach, the assistant coach. And just be like, don't let him get in your head. He just likes to mess with you. And I'm like, he was messing with me pretty good. I'm like, because
he's just trying to motivate.
He pissed me off. I was like, and then Joey would go up to me. He'd be like, so you ready to play or what? And I'm like, well, I'm in my uniform. I mean, I'm not in it for nothing, And he'd just be like, all right, we'll sit on the bench then. And I said, okay, whatever you want.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was a little rough, but
And I think he stopped being the coach like our junior year, maybe.
I
I don't remember, because I know when we tried out for basketball our senior year, it was that guy that I can't remember his name.
I don't remember.
I know his last name was Vigil though. He's the head coach at I think Mesa Vista now. Something Vigil, because I used to call him Coach Vigil whenever I'd see him in the halls.
oh, he was like short.
Yeah,
Because he was a coach for a while, right?
yeah, like
Like
3-4 years,
yeah.
something like that. And then I know I seen in like the paper he left. I don't know. I can't remember his first name, but yeah,
Who's the coach now?
I don't even know. I think it's. I don't know. I know the girls' new coach, that Bobby Romero, because he used to coach at ATC. I don't know.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah.
the
He
coach?
was
Yeah.
Davian's coach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he left for Milwaukee girls. but
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who the hell the guy's head coach is. But yeah, because this guy, we had just finished football, and this guy had broke his ankle like 2 weeks before the season started, all fucked up in a freaking.
Were you dancing too? Everybody breaks their bones when they dance, I guess, because Bailey broke her.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's when you
yeah.
carried her
Yeah.
off. Yeah, I remember
In the
that.
rain, I felt like I was some hero over there with my woman over my shoulder walking in the
I
rain.
remember seeing you carry. Everybody was
Oh,
in awe.
shit, I remember that. No, this guy got smacked in.
Yeah,
I think
first day
Oklahoma-
in pads.
Yeah, Oklahoma drill just got rolled on and broke his. We all just thought it was a sprain.
Well, you're only like 120 pounds.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, back then you were all skinny, man. Shit.
We all were.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, I remember then like 2 weeks later, he's like, I broke my ankle or whatever. I was like, ooh, that sucks. So he was out the whole year. And then like, I remember when we first started tryouts is when like he was barely getting back into like running and stuff.
Oh damn, tryouts was hell for me.
Yeah, so like he was saying that his like leg was like hurting and stuff from like
All numb.
all the
'cause
gas
he-
reaction.
I was ready to chunk it after the first. I think it was like the first practice or some shit like that.
Oh,
Just
that's the
all I was
worst.
doing was I was just like laying down and shit all the time, just like.
Well, it's not bad when you chunk it. It's worse when you're like dry heaving. I think. When you're just there like, just gagging, and you're just like, come on, just come out. We'll just something. Because if not, you just stay there. You're just like waiting for something to happen.
One of the coaches was like, "You all right, son?" And I'm over there over the trash
Oh,
can.
in the trash. Can of corn.
I'll be all right. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the only time I've ever tried to play basketball. It's just like
And you lasted quite a bit. For
yeah, I was the last guy to get cut. I'm proud of that. I always tell everybody, like, yeah, because it was between me and this. Well, we both got cut, but he got cut right before.
He got
me.
cut before you did.
Yeah. So I remember we were like, it was the last day. It was like that, like Saturday, where they're like, all right, everybody get here at 6. It's like last day or whatever. So I was like, all right. So I got there. I practiced.
the morning?
Yeah.
Wow, they make you get up that early just to say, "Oh, sorry, you didn't make it."
Yeah, it was like the last day. So like we did the drills and stuff, and like that was when like I had just come off of football, so like I wasn't ripped, but like I was in shape and shit. So like I remember they were like
that used to
shirts
be the
versus
worst.
skins, and I was so proud, fucking taking off my shirt to fucking play. And but like yeah, they were like they called the kid before me, and I was like, oh shit, and like all the seniors were like, oh, I think you're good, man, you're good. Like he gets cut every year at the end. I don't know if you know him, Josiah Martinez. He was like a scrawny, like I know he was always like hanging out with
Josiah.
like Isaac and Matthew Sanchez and all them.
It's not Woody. It's not Josiah Woody.
Oh no,
No.
different guy.
No, I don't know.
No,
if
I guess I don't know that one.
Yeah, he was him, but like from what they told me, like he got cut like at the end, like for like the past like 3 years. And I was like, all right, bet I fucking made it. Like I don't give a fuck if I'm just on the bench every game. Like
Yeah.
So then they're all Sterling, and I was like, fuck. And like all like my buddies were like in the free throw circle were like, oh shit, good luck, guys, good luck. And then I went back there, and they were like once he was like, yeah, we appreciate you coming out. I was like,
You're just like, all right, never
yeah.
mind. Just shake my hand so I can leave.
Yeah, like they just gave me like the whole spiel. Like, damn, we wish you would have came. Like, we wish you were a freshman because like you're tall and like we.
The same thing they said to everybody else, probably.
Yeah, and I was like,
oh
yeah,
man, you're
that
too
sucks.
tall. You're too short. You're just too good. You know, we want everybody else to be to improve.
Yeah.
So,
As they're like, yeah, we only want to carry these guys because they've been here since like the beginning, and I was just like, yeah, no worries. I was like, I just need something to do. Like, I just thought
I'm
I'd
just gonna
try
do
out.
drugs now. You should have
Yeah.
you guys just ruined my life. You know,
Just
this is what I was looking forward to.
shit. I was like, I got family problems at home.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to go home.
I got a
after
kid on the way, and I just wanted to make it professional. He's like,
Like, I'm trying to go next level at Northern New Mexico College.
Damn.
Shit.
Helena found the picture.
But yeah, I was just like, all right, whatever, cool. And they're like, damn. So then after that, and they gave us like the speech, and they're like, you can go home if you want, or you can.
or you can go in Apple's, pick up all these balls and
Yeah,
stuff.
like you can hang out.
I remember that. It was like I remember like shooting free throws and like the guys that got cut were just sticking around. I'm like, that's kind of messed up, guys. I'm like, you're just giving them like a false sense of hope that maybe they're gonna be water boy or something.
Yeah,
I'm like,
oh shit, you got injured. I guess we can pull you up or something.
yeah.
But yeah,
Stern's all mopping the floor wherever everybody's
yeah, like water.
going. That way he can be a sixth man. Somebody fall and he can just jump in as a replacement.
Yeah, like the water boy, all freaking Adam Sandler shit, setting screens, all thinking about fucking people who call my mom dumb or something. But yeah, but it was cool. And then like I think we all went to. This was when shit. What was that restaurant called in Spawns, right next to that?
Big dogs.
Big Dogs.
Big dogs. I've never even eaten there.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Dang. Well, that was the first time I had been there because like my buddies were like, well, let's go eat. And I was like, all right. So we went there and I was like they're like, let's go to Big Dogs. And I was like, where the fuck's that? They're like, oh, it's right there by, I think it used to be called Johnny's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, I know what you're talking about. But yeah, we went there and I remember, but then like watching them play. I mean, they didn't even make it to state or nothing. But like watching them play, like then I was kind of like, oh shit. Well, like I would have just been sitting there because like there was another guy that was taller than me, Matthew.
Oh,
Q.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like he
Mhm.
was probably like what 3 inches taller than me, and like they only put him in at the end of games when they were getting blown out.
Yeah.
Like, so I was like, oh, I would have just been like sitting around, like I've been like getting out of class and shit. But like I was like, I guess it's a good thing I got cut. But yeah, but we just went straight to baseball after that.
Yeah. Did you play any other sports too?
I just played basketball and football.
Oh, football
What
too?
were you on football? What was
I
your position?
They had me all over the place. I was when I first started. I had started my sophomore year, and they put me as a not tight end, defensive end. I only weighed like 150 pounds, and I was like, because I didn't know anything about football. I came from. I used to go to Penasco in elementary.
Oh shit.
They didn't have football there, so I was like,
Dang.
oh, well, when I go to Pewaukee, I'm going to do football. So they put me in, and they're like, I was like, what am I going to do? What am I supposed to do? They're like, just stand at the end of the line. So I'm just like standing there, and everybody's like down, you know, and I'm just like, oh shit. So like I get down, and I'm like trying to still ask everybody, what am I supposed to do? And finally, someone's like, just go for the fucking quarterback. And I was like, okay. So they hiked the ball, and I took off, and I sacked the quarterback. And I was like, oh shit. And they're like, oh nice. And so they just kept me in, and I went through like a whole series, and I got 3 sacks. Finally, the quarterback got up, and he's all, somebody needs to get that fucking skinny guy. And, and I went back, and like my coaches and everything were jumping up on the sideline all pumped, and they're like, who was that? And they're like, I don't know. Because I passed by them, and they're like, I don't know. And they're like, well, put him in next time. They're like, they didn't even know my name, and they put me in. I was like, all right, whatever.
How many years did you play football for?
I played 3 years.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, since my sophomore year.
So right after football season, right into basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, were you a starter like off rip too? Like after that?
For defense. Yeah.
Damn. That was when Ainsworth was there, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he had left. What was that, their junior year? Because that was when Coach O came in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We used to. I don't know if you know.
What year did you graduate?
18. Yeah. So we had just got into school in 13, fall of 13, something like that. Because you were class of 13. Yeah. So we had just came in after you graduated then. Yeah. Because we grew up next to Jeremy Maxey.
Oh yeah. He played. Yeah, that dude was funny with his teeth. That he can take out his teeth with his tongue like really quick. And I was like, "So what the hell do you have in your mouth, dude?" He saw, "It's my teeth." And I'm like, "What?" He's just there like with his tongue making it go up and down. I was like, "You're a liar, dude." And he's like, "No." He's like, "I have fake teeth. Look." And he took them out. I was like, "Damn, dude." I was like, "What happened?" He's like, "Oh, I just did some stupid shit." He's like, I was like, "Okay."
That's crazy. I don't know. I wasn't like close or anything with them, so like, well, I have no idea what the fuck the teeth thing you're talking about.
Yeah, so he had like a fake tooth, or like two teeth, right, that were missing, and he had like one of those, like a denture or whatever,
Right.
and he would just like take it off with his tongue and make it hit his bottom teeth, and then he just like back up. So he'd just be there like rattling his two teeth against. I was like, that's weird, dude.
Damn, that's crazy.
His mouth guard was probably all fucked up.
all trying to freaking
Yeah.
that shit. Oh shit.
Damn. Did you guys have any winning seasons when you were playing football?
No, not really. I mean, where it was close, you know, we had like probably like a 6-7, you know, one time.
Almost even season.
Almost even, but we weren't that good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Got
crazy.
you.
Especially when you go play down south to those big old
Those big fuckers.
those big old corn-fed guys. I remember, I think it was my junior year. We were playing for first round of state against Lovington, and I was linebacker at that time. And they sent me on a blitz, and I went in. And I was like, "Oh yeah!" And then some dude just freaking picks me up, dude, by my pads, and is literally just like running with me, and I'm just like, "Oh shit!" And he's just like, I was like, "Ooh, he's gonna fucking slam me to the floor," and he just like let me go, and I was just like, "Fuck."
Like some blindside type shit.
Yeah,
where he takes you all the way to the end
exactly. He was like, I was taking him back to the bus.
It's time for
Yeah,
him
he
to
just
go
like
home.
carried me for like 10 yards and just like bloop, dropped me, and I was like, shit. I was like, yeah, I'm good. Take me out. Those guys killed us.
Yeah.
Mercy rolled us and everything.
Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Those guys, they were huge. Like he's probably like 6'6", you know, 300 pounds, all muscle. I was just like, okay.
Full bearded freshman.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, those guys.
Got their mortgages going.
Yeah. 3 kids. 3 kids, full-time job, you know.
All right.
We're,
Yeah. Well,
we're at an hour. Did you want to switch to the Patreon?
yeah, you can try that.
Yeah. I bet. Hell yeah, this is the end of the free episode on YouTube. We got Mountain Air Ironwork, Curtis Cordova over here. We'll drop his links down below. His TikTok. Do you have what do you have? Like
I just have TikTok.
TikTok?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. You don't have like an Instagram or nothing for it or nothing?
Not anymore.
No?
I got too busy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Too many orders.
We'll drop his Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But hell yeah, we'll drop his TikTok, his links on the bottom. You guys can check him out, give him a follow. And yeah, thanks for watching. We appreciate you, and we'll see you on the other side of the paywall. Peace. Do you get all your hardware from like Harbor Freight, like your tools and stuff?
No, I know you're a big advocate though, for Harbor Freight tools. I saw one of the episodes. It's like, yeah, Sterling's all about Harbor Freight tools, you know.
Yeah.
He's just waiting for a sponsor.
Yeah, hopefully.